Okay, Crusaders, and welcome to another edition of Batman, the Animated Series podcast. I'm your host, Alex Robson, and with me, as always, is my co-host, my brother, comic book artist and writer, and the guy who would cause Hugo Strange's mind-reading machine to overload with stress. It's Mr. Will Robson. Say hello, Will.
Hello.
I can tell you're stressed, yes?
Yes, your stress fuels you.
Tell me about your stress. Why are you stressed?
My brother was upset because I was like, I have to reschedule the podcast. We were supposed to do it, and he got mad. And I was obviously you can hear how stressed I was.
Yeah,
bad timing. And I do apologize because I went for the throat. All my great furious anger and vengeance was taken out on you. Oh man, and I wait for it.
And
the
all
podcast
the time
nearly ended, by the way, everybody.
It did, yeah, it did.
I was like, find yourself another host.
No more.
You ready to do a podcast? Okay, it's our utility belt of fun facts here. Hugo Strange is auctioning off Batman's secret identity, but the tape he holds up has the words Bruce Wayne written on it very clearly.
Oh, it's the biggest biff out of all of Batman the Animated Series. I'm auctioning off Bruce Wayne. Oh, I mean Batman's. Did anybody hear? Yeah. You said it's Bruce Wayne. We can see that it says Bruce Wayne. How much? How much for what? Batman is Bruce Wayne. You don't know that. You have to see the tape. The tape labeled Bruce Wayne. It could be anything. Bruce Wayne gave me this tape. He's the one that knows the identity.
I'm not buying it.
Please, you flew here. It's nice. We have crepes. Batman just sees you guys like, you biffed it so hard.
You could have been so rich like me.
I beefed it.
You are a valuable commodity, Bruce Wayne. Or should I say, Batman?
Next up, the episode is loosely based on the comic stories The Dead Yet Live and I Am the Batman by Steve Englehart and Marshall Rogers. Hugo Strange first appears in Detective Comics number 36, which came out in February 1940. That's how old this character is.
I'm old!
Hugo Strange makes his DCA debut in this one episode. We won't see Strange until much later in Justice League.
This is his only appearance in Batman the Animated Series?
This is his only appearance in Batman the Animated Series.
Wow.
And the new and Batman and Robin and the new Batman Adventures. He never shows up again until Justice League Unlimited. And what was intended originally was Hugo Strange was going to handle the Doomsday Project. So I thought that would have been really cool because like they were going into like Doomsday's mind and like messing with him and creating like this ultimate weapon. Instead, they had Professor Milo because they're like, oh, he kind of experiments on animals, and Doomsday's kind of an alien animal thing, so let's just do that. And
cool, we'll love that.
And he doesn't even have a speaking line. And I'll explain why that is, and it has to do with Christopher Nolan. Do you know about what the Bat Embargo is? Nope. I just learned this too. The Bat Embargo was an embargo on Batman characters.
Hey everybody, an old man's talking!
DC Comics writer Paul Levitt, in compliance with the new Dark Knight trilogy, directed by Christopher Nolan. The characters under embargo were Two-Face, Ra's al Ghul, Scarecrow, Mad Hatter, Bane, and Hugo Strange. So Christopher Nolan went through and they were like, what characters do you want to use? And he basically cherry-picked the ones, and then Warner Brothers just went to every single animation studio that had DC shows going at the time, and they were like, you can't use these characters anymore.
Our insurance doesn't cover any of this, and you are potentially infringing on Warner Brothers' intellectual property. Shut this down.
It's so dumb when you think about it more. Like, all right, we're going to use these in the movie, so don't use them. But wouldn't you want me to use them so that, like, people go, hey, I just saw this, so I'm going to go see them in something else? Don't you
it's the
want
reason
money?
That Batman the Animated Series exists, because they were like, hey, we're about to have Batman Returns come out. Let's make a show that's got a vibe of Tim Burton's without being exactly like Tim Burton's, in order for people to be like, oh, I've watched the cartoon and now I'll go see Batman Returns. You know, like,
really dumb. I hate hearing about like how dumb like Hollywood rules can be sometimes.
The Bat Embargo. I'm glad we're never going to hopefully see that again.
That is the worst idea I've ever heard in my life, Tom.
Yes,
Yes, it's horrible, this idea.
Okay, Strange quips that Alfred is somewhat resistant to an ordinary dose of sodium pentothal, or truth serum. This resistance is later shown in the episode The Lion and the Unicorn, and stems from Alfred's military background.
I don't like that Alfred has a military background.
No,
I understand one that's like,
that.
well, we made him a medic so that he can fix up Batman, sure. But the Waynes were doctors, or at least one of them was, so it wouldn't have been cool that he was actually like involved in the medical industry or just knew medical stuff through Bruce's father.
Will we be needing an ambulance, Master Wayne?
I'll set the bone and take him for an x-ray later.
Very good, sir.
Alfred, to me, is not a military man. Do you know what I'm saying?
I get what you mean, because he's not that hard. I don't like a hard Alfred. Is that what you're saying?
Neither do I. Yeah.
I'm a butler.
Alfred needs to be soft and spongy. He needs to be the thing that Bruce looks to after his parents are dead to say, I need to protect this.
Yeah.
If Alfred can like go, on, like
Yes.
Judy chop somebody, I'm not into it.
I feel like the movies and shows have more been like, Alfred trained him. And it's like, no, he traveled the world. Like, Alfred wasn't like, I'll teach you how to be a vigilante, Master Bruce.
Oh, he's got to be a posh old man.
P-O-S-H, posh.
That
Yes.
has quips up the wazoo.
Yeah.
Dining in tonight, sir?
Is always making light out of such a dark world.
Yes.
That's what Alfred needs to be.
This is the first episode to feature several members of Batman's Rogue Gallery working together. This team
I
up.
love it.
I liked it too, man. I really dug them being teamed up for the first time, and we won't see it again until Almost Got Him.
I also think they make a really well-balanced trio, don't you?
Yes,
Like,
me too.
You got the comedy relief of the Joker, the super serious of the Two-Face, and just the in-between sort of Penguin keeping everything together. I loved it. I was like, this is fun. And I wasn't expecting it because I haven't seen this episode in a really long time. Him calling out the Joker, I was like, what? Joker's in this episode? Great, I'm in.
I am speaking, I trust, to the Joker.
You son of a bitch! I'm in!
Okay, so Joker's line, "Time to fly the unfriendly skies," is a parody of United Airlines slogan, "Come fly the friendly skies." As the plane plummets towards the canyon, the Joker emits a scream similar to the classic Goofy holler. You know, the yo!
I don't know. I didn't watch Disney stuff.
The names on the videotapes in the drawer are members of the production crew. Randy Rogel and Dan Reba, previous guests of this podcast as well.
I was so happy we got to see the judges, like what she did, because me and my wife were like, oh, what did she do? Right? Like, we were both, like, really curious, like, why was so bad that she had to spend all that money? She went on a pole over a bridge, like risking her life with this tape. And why is the pole loose on the bridge?
I don't know. Why is that beam just hanging out there? Yeah.
That someone was like, we ran out of bolts. It's one single beam in the middle of the bridge. What, is some slightly overweight lady going to lay on it? Get out of here. Oh, that's what's happening right now. Oh, no.
What's so weird about that scene, too, is when you cut to Gordon being on the bridge, he's like leaning over her in the stretcher and he looks so sad.
Yeah, he's like, she's dead.
And Batman's just like, yeah, she was shot to death. I didn't drop her, I swear. Also, Gordon says, like, I just had dinner with her last week and he's known her for 20 years.
And I was like, I know what's on that tape, mate. You were like, Bruce, I mean, Batman. I know it's you, Bruce. But you better give me that tape, bud. I'll put it into evidence. It's totally fine. They're like, she's unconscious. No, she's dead. And the tape dies with her. Case closed.
Told me to burn it like the Gotham docks if she ever got caught.
In fact, I don't even know this woman. We're Jane Doe. This is Jane Doe. I do not know her. Do not tell my wife.
Well, that's a really good point, Bud. You saying don't tell my wife. I realized also in this episode, we know nothing about Gordon's personal life ever in this show. They never are like, here's Gordon's wife, we just know Barbara.
We know a little bit when Barbara comes into it.
Yeah, I know, like he has a daughter, sure, but we don't know anything about his wife and Barbara's mother. I don't think they ever refer to
kinks.
Yeah. Mustache ride? Like, what does he like to do?
Give me Commissioner, just for me, because I've had such a tough week. Give me the Commissioner, just his O face, just finishing, like peeking, and then
So I always start my regular Gordon like Obi-Wan, but hello there.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, I love that.
Okay, so I'm fucking her, right?
Yeah. Batman's like, go on, yeah. This is a research thing. I need to know what your O-face is.
Okay, here we go. So I was going to town, and then I was like, I'm gonna finish. Oh, yeah! What are you doing, Kimmy? I'm going alone inside of her.
Oh, was it good for you?
It's Al Pacino that just popped.
I was here watching the whole time. This piggy's got a great ass.
I do. Commissioner, I hardly know her.
Hey!
Blah, blah, blah. What do you think of this episode? Let's get into it. What do you think about this episode? What do you think of Hugo Strange?
Love this episode. It's really fun. I wasn't expecting to suddenly see the Joker, Two-Face, and Penguin. I love that it's like weirdly like a holiday place.
I don't know where this is. It's kind of like The Forgotten when Bruce loses his memory. Like, is it the same place that Boss Biggis like ran his like servant camp or whatever?
But it's like tropical. Like, it's first of all, it's called Yucca Springs.
What if Boss Biggis got on the fucking mind reading machine for
chicken, beef, lamb, lobster, giblets?
Tell me about your past, eh? Did you say pasta?
I think there's been a mistake. Did you say steak?
I don't think it's working. I'm still hungry.
Yeah. When do I stop being hungry? This is Ozempic, right? This is what... You're not a very good Doctor Strange. Doctor Strange, whoa. You ever realize that?
You ever see that movie?
It's all right. Not the best. Not the worst. I'm hungry.
So going back, I adore this episode. It's one of my personal favorites. It mostly feels like a story I would enact with like Batman action figures when we were kids. You know what I mean? Like a reason to get the villains together and use all the toys that we have.
Hey, you want to make him kiss now?
Yeah.
I like Alfred coming along on the adventure. Like, I love when Alfred's included in like adventures outside the manor.
Also, it's clearly the Batman Forever plot as well, right? With Riddler's device.
Yes. I was going to say it's got similar. It's like Mad Hatter and this episode combined make Riddler's plot and Batman Forever.
Mm-hmm.
Riddle me this. What kind of a man has bats on the brain?
But my biggest issue with this episode is that Strange's mind-reading machine is pointless. Because Bruce erases his tape and re-records just him imagining Strange being like, I can guess whoever I want Batman is, and they'll bid on it. Like, what fools?
You'd have to be in the know, though, right? What I don't get is Batman spent all that time erasing everyone's tapes, which is very nice to do. But then he just like destroyed everything, so like it all like blew up into flames. So he wasted so much time being like, Alfred, I need to rewind all these VHSs that do back. We're gonna get late fees, Alfred. Well, I would have taken the tapes, brought them home, and give them a little watch, because you never know. Batman might be able to use some of that information. Might be some incriminating evidence.
Yeah, that's a good point, actually. He's just like, oh, so Maria Vargas was the one who burnt down the docks. Interesting. Okay, I'll use that the next time I get a parking ticket.
My dad lost so much money when the docks burnt down.
Why couldn't you save us, son?
Talking about Hugo Strange, I really like him. He's like a Dr. Frankenstein and Igor rolled into one. You know what I mean? Like
that's a good way of saying it, yeah.
He's a weird little man, and he's creepy.
Strange.
He's strange. Oh. He also feels like a villain that we'd see in like James Bond, or like a henchman, like an Odd Job or a Jaws. Maybe James Bond Jr. Would be more fitting than him. I'm surprised that the goons left the ransom money when they sped off as well. I was like,
they biffed it as well. Like she biffed, she biffed like the tape and everything. She didn't bring enough money. Also, that guy, he counted one stack and was like, "You're 20 short." What?
How do you know that now? I mean, your name's Numbers.
Oh, guess what? You're 100% sure now, mate, because you left the fucking bag at the crime scene.
It's 100% missing.
She's going to just scoop up, and she's got rid of the tape. She's scot-free. She's like, great, my Gordon sex tape? No one's ever going to see that shit. Let's go celebrate, Gordy boy. Okay.
Hello there. I was surprised to see Robin flying the Batwing as well. I didn't know he had his pilot's license. Good for him.
The Joker flew a fucking commercial airline, so everyone knows how to fly a commercial flight in this episode.
I love that Bruce brought Alfred to the spa, as I said, but I wonder how he pitched it to him, because the last time he brought Alfred to a spa, he was turned into a fucking tree. So I wonder if
he went to the spa by himself, didn't he? Bruce didn't bring him to the spa.
That's true, yeah.
He's probably like, a spa? I'm in, sir. Oh, secret stuff going on at a spa, huh? Sounds like you need a number 2 on that one, sir. A little bit of backup, I've got a little microphone, cheeky in my
yeah,
jacket.
what did you think about their little comm system that they had going on?
I've got mine tucked into my turtleneck over there. Hey, Alfred, can you hear me? Yes, sir, I can. This is fun. I'm having fun.
I'm like James Bond.
Yes, I'm English as well. Isn't that fun? That is pretty fun, Alfred.
Underneath Alfred's very proper exterior is a highly resourceful government agent.
No, don't like that.
When Alfred opens up a suitcase, we see the bat suit in it, right? And he refers to Bruce as his evening clothes, which means Bruce was planning on sneaking around that spot at night as Batman to look for clues, which makes sense. But if anyone saw Batman sneaking around this random spot at night, they'd probably be like, well, Bruce Wayne just got here and now Batman's here. So he was just going to be Batman in Yucca Springs. Like, what do you think? Strange confronts Bruce the next day and he's like, you're Batman. And he's like, your machine read my mind, didn't it? He's like, no, I just saw Batman sneaking around my spa. Like, we have cameras,
We checked your luggage. We opened it. One suitcase with Batman outfit in it. Where are you from, Hugo Strange? I can't place that accent. Strange accent, isn't it? Huh?
Also, I saw you getting changed in the hallway, which is a very weird place for you to do that.
You stepped out of the car with the Batman mask on. And you said, oh boy, time for Brucey Wadey to cuddy waddy loosey goosey.
Spa day!
Which I found rather strange.
So what do you think of Joker's answering machine and his whole hideout that we see in this episode?
I like that he does actually have a number that you can reach. He's kind of like fucking Bill Murray in that way. Yeah. Bill Murray doesn't have an agent, he just has a number. And all the studios call him up to you want to do Garfield 7? And if they don't hear back from him, he's like, no.
Not a chance.
I'm ghosting that studio.
Yeah. Ghost busting them, am I right? I'll do that one, because money.
You clown. You're never going to get it, are you?
I love the henchmen holding up a massive sign with their names on it too, like Joker, Penguin, Two-Face.
That's very funny.
That's so good. I love that. And when Strange confronts Alfred and says,
you are Bruce Wayne's butler, are you not?
Yes.
Most excellent.
I thought he was going to be like, no. What is your name then? If it is not Alfred Pennyworth. Jalfrezi? Your name is Jalfrezi. Yes. I was born in India. What is your last name? Papadon. Your name is Jalfrezi Papadon. You're not very good at this. And your mind says, you biffed it. Sir. Yes, Jalfrezi Pompadour. See, I told you. That's my name.
This is my chance to get a closer look at his machine. I've got bad feelings about it.
Jalfrezi Pompadour.
So what did you think of the auction scene in this episode?
Yeah, it was fun. I like the focus. And I love that Joker's just plowing through some popcorn and stuff. He's just having fun being the Joker.
He's having fun. Yeah, I thought it was great.
Yeah.
They had their little moments, all three of them.
There is a bit of a problem here, though. It's 3 people bidding. And then they say, hey, let's all pool our money together. Why? How about you say £1, and then we all can watch it.
Yeah, but he wouldn't have sold it to him if they were like, $1. He would have been like, no, I not give you a tape. This is Bruce Wayne,
Then
clearly,
we kill
right?
you, you fucking idiot. You flew us, the most like devious bastards in all of Gotham City, with 2 thugs. And why isn't Penguin just like, play the fucking video? Like, it says Bruce Wayne on it. And he checked in. I know he's here. And you said, oh, you're going to meet our guest afterwards. Well, we're the only guests.
Yeah, that's true.
Except for I did see Jalfrezi Poppadom was here.
Master Bruce, you must get out immediately.
Yes, Jalfrezi Poppadom.
When Strange tells the villains that Bruce Wayne is Batman, Two-Face thinks it's absurd and references his previous friendship with Bruce Wayne, and he even says,
He's Batman. I'm the King of England.
And it made me question again what time period this is set in, because if it's the 1990s, then it would be Queen of England, right?
Mm-hmm.
Unless Two-Face is not comfortable saying that because he's not secure enough to refer to himself as a queen.
Well, either they are referencing that it's in the 30s, or he's saying King of England because it's as far-fetched as that, because there is no King of England, just like Bruce Wayne is no Batman.
Why waste time? Say lot word when few word do trick.
You can interpret it in 2 different ways.
Oh, that's what he was doing.
Double entendre.
And Batman kind of does a Spider-Man web sling when he's grappling from
He's all over the place.
He did a dual grapple at one point in the canyon and was like swinging around like Spider-Man and even landed like him too.
Also, what is Batman's plan? Was he just being like, I gotta take that plane now, they know my secret identity? He ripped some shit out of the plane and was like, hope they land safely.
What a rush.
Okay, at the end of this very strange episode, Dick disguises himself as Bruce to fool Strange into thinking that he's been tricked, and Gordon is right there, and I was thinking it'd be funny if Strange was like, but it's not true, Bruce Wayne is Batman, and Gordon's like, yeah, we know, come on, off to jail. Like, I don't know why he disguised his ward, who's Robin, by the way, as himself. Like, we know who they are.
By the way, I am fucking the judge. I had to say it. I had to get it off my old chest. Gordy's got a secret. That's out. She burnt down the docks. I knew that too. Oh, that feels so good. What's curry? I heard someone talking about Jalfrezi before.
Okay, and that is the end of this episode. Join us next time where we'll continue talking all things Batman, the animated series. Until then, I've been Alex Robson.
I have been Will Robson.
And remember that we are vengeance, we are the night, we are a podcast.
Hasta la vista, baby.
Is the German? This is the way you're doing it?
Hasta la vista, comrade. Where am I going?
Doodles!